A Secret Service whistleblower is exposing the truth about what really happened on the Donald Trump assassination attempts. You guys got to check this out.
In a college town, and you had security. Most bars typically have security to check IDs and places like that, make sure there's no shenanigans or hooligans going in and messing things up. There was a loud noise, and your security did this. Your security crouched down, pissed their pants, and looked like they were ready to run the other direction. Certainly not defend you, the patrons of your bar or anything. You'd be like, well, in my dive bar in the crummy college town, I'm going to fire that security. I'm going to not use that security because they've clearly failed at their job. Now, let's say that this wasn't some crummy bar, but the president of the United States, where the Secret Service agent was crouching down, hiding, literally using the body of President Trump to hide behind.
I'm pretty sure the main qualification to enter the Secret Service is you have to be willing to give your life for the president. This woman is the epitaph for everything wrong in Washington nowadays. No one wants to take responsibility. No one wants to be courageous, do the right thing. It seems many politicians are just cowering in fear and they will let Donald Trump take all the brunt of it. I personally don't have any idea how she got this job in the first place when you completely ignore doing the one thing that you're supposed to do, protect his life at any cost.
Would hit President Trump and not her. Yeah, this is the single most despicable act I've seen. This is why I posted this, the absolute humiliation of these female Secret Service agents. Look at the disorder. They can't holster their weapons, gear falling to the ground, erratic, fearful movements, no show of force or composure. DEI, Secret Service puts presidents' lives at risk. Check out this image. Look, just train your eyes on these women and how they can't holster their weapon. They're moving in such erratic, crazed fashion. Their gear, again, is falling to the ground. They look scared and totally unprofessional. And by the way, unhealthy, short women should not be guarding the life of probably the biggest target on earth, which is President Trump. President Trump has the biggest footprint on earth as a target. Now, these are obviously things that we've already covered. But what you'll notice is that when Donald Trump made his grand reappearance this week in Milwaukee, where we are right now, that his entire Secret Service detail was male. And the, let's just say the physiognomy of these guys was, I'm 6'5". That's with me. Look at the guys guarding Trump now. You can obviously see where Trump is. Get a load of the new Secret Service around Trump. Notice a difference? Wow, that's pretty shocking. That's quite remarkable. I don't see any more short, profoundly unhealthy women around President Trump anymore. This is why posts like this go viral. Secret Service agents before DEI is like this is like what a presidential sniper team should look like. Okay, this was a photo of a dude on Trump. This is actually a photo of a dude when Donald Trump walked out and held up the Bible during. So this is a White House. This is a Secret Service White House sniper. Okay, and see if you can spot the difference right here.
Some things are just too important. The health and safety of Donald Trump is of utmost priority. We cannot allow DEI hires, people who are woefully unqualified for the position. There's just so much at stake. Now, I'm not here to say women shouldn't be in the Secret Service, although I do think men are better suited for it because men are stronger physically, physiologically. But if you're a woman in the Secret Service, you gotta prove yourself. You gotta be ready for action. Women in this scenario that were guarding Trump, they couldn't even holster the weapon without looking. Anyone with any degree of gun training can do this in like a week. This should not be difficult. And these are the people who are protecting the most important man on the face of the free world. Are you kidding me right now? So I don't blame Donald Trump at all for changing his security a little bit.
We have a big country. We have like 350 million people in this country. So aren't there like a ton of people that would probably be qualified in this nation to guard President Trump? Yeah, there are. But according to Josh Hawley here, and let's read the tweet real fast, Trump's security detail working the event on Saturday were not even Secret Service. DHS assigned unprepared and inexperienced personnel to get Trump killed. I'll say it. Secretary Mayorkas, of course, who stands to be criminally prosecuted if President Trump becomes president again, right? Which he will. And every other assassination attempt, political assassination, legal assassination, they all failed, right? Character assassination. So Secretary Mayorkas almost begged for this to happen by putting inexperienced agents on, not even agents, literally people who are not Secret Service on president to guard President Trump's team. Let's read. Secretary Mayorkas had a right to raise concerns about whistleblowers, your department's stunning failure to protect President Trump, Homeland Security. You're ultimately responsible for the agency component's Secret Service. That's right. A lot of people focusing on Kimberly Cheadle, but you're missing the actual real demon here, which is Secretary Mayorkas, who, of course, you well know. We call him Gollum because he looks just like Gollum. Whistleblowers have direct knowledge of this event. Approached my office. According to the allegations, July 13th rally was considered to be a loose security event. For example, direction canines were not used to monitor entry. Detection canines, sorry about that, detect threats in an unusual manner. Individuals without proper designations were able to gain access to the backstage areas. Department personnel did not appropriate policed security buffer around the podium, and they were not stationed at regular intervals around the security perimeter. In addition, whistleblowers' allegations suggest that the majority of DHS officials were not, in fact, Secret Service agents, but instead drawn from the Department of Homeland Security's investigations unit. This is especially concerning, given that these agents are unfamiliar with standard protocols typically used in these types of events, according to the allegation. As a member of the Homeland Security and Government Affairs Committee, which has oversight and jurisdiction over your department, I will continue to investigate this department's staggering security failure. Okay.
The more you learn about politics, the more you realize coincidences are not accidents. This was intended and this was planned out. I just know for a fact, in my gut. Can I prove this factually? Not right now. It's too fishy. The facts don't add up. It doesn't make any sense. And also, did anyone see the video of the shooter? He was just walking around the field, checking out the buildings to try and find a suitable place to shoot the president. Did anyone see that? I could just look at the man and know that he's planning something. So the sheer fact that the Secret Service, they're supposed to be the best at protecting people on the entire planet, they miss that? I just don't believe it. I don't believe the Secret Service could be that incompetent.
Trump at the event where Trump at the event where they let a rooftop open and let an assassin literally crawl towards Trump and then fire off 7 shots. They effectively put on not the B team, not the C team, not the E team, the freaking Z team. Like, not even a letter in the alphabet for this team. Look at this, the humiliation here. Look at the whole string. You want to know why? You want to know why they behave like this? You know why? Like this, doesn't it make more sense that this is actually some Department of Homeland investigator who does paperwork all day? Doesn't that make more sense? Yes, it does. This whole thing has just been blown wide open. They put a bunch of dumbasses who are not familiar at all with the protocols of the Secret Service and are not physically capable of protecting President Trump. And I mean literally not physically capable of protecting President Trump, right? So it's like you look at every failure. Like this one. This is a great example. Okay, I don't know this lady, and I'm not trying to come at her, okay, like for anything. All right, the last thing I'm trying to do here is like not be fair to people. So let's just be totally and completely fair. All right, I'm not going to question this woman's motivations or intentions. All right, or the quality of her work. Okay, given the fact that she has physical limitations. And what are those physical limitations? Physical limitations are that she can't protect Trump in a live fire situation because President Trump is 2 feet taller than her. This is a matter of fact, okay? I know you hate biological fact, but this is a matter of biological fact. This woman is incapable of guarding President Trump's body because she can't cover him. That's it, okay? So why the hell is she there in a live fire situation?
I mean, I hate to say this, but it's kind of true. If a president is getting fired upon, The Secret Service is there basically to be a human shield. So what he's saying is right on the money. She can't be a shield because she'll cover him up to his belly button. Like, it just does not make sense. How they could have people protecting Donald Trump, the biggest target in the world, and they're not even Secret Service members? Are you kidding me? We have to trace this to the very top. Whoever was behind this, whoever decided that the Secret Service doesn't need to protect Trump and we can get some other people, they need to be held accountable. I don't know if they're just woefully ignorant or they are just devious and they wanted bad things to happen to this man. I just pray to God Donald Trump focuses even more on security. He's got to get Secret Service and private security. I don't care how much it costs. It needs to be done because there are evil people in this world who do not want the best for Donald Trump. So going into this election, I think that's priority number one because he could beat Biden. He could beat Kamala Harris. He could beat any of those Democrats. That's not the concern for me. The concern is, will Donald Trump be kicking? Will he be around? I pray to God he will because we need this man desperately. This country is in shambles right now. But yeah, let me know your thoughts down below. If you were Donald Trump, would you get private security on your own or would you just stay with the Secret Service? Let me know your thoughts and opinions on this down below. I'd love to hear that. And if you enjoyed, make sure to smash that like, comment, subscribe, and wish you guys nothing but the best. Till next time.